Good morning, bonjour, buongiorno, welcome to my nuclear teaching of April 18, 2023. Knowledgeable, independent, inspirational, and without compromise, because nuclear is the best we have. We know this since 60 years. Atoms for Peace. It's not an opinion, it is science. Follow my nuclear teachings also as from today, also on YouTube on my channel Atomic Andre. Subscribe, follow them, spread them, because we need to promote nuclear much more. So, good morning again. Last weekend, last Saturday particularly, was a sad day. It was a dark day in the history of nuclear energy because Germany, Atomausstieg, closed its last three remaining nuclear power plants on the command of Energy Minister Robert Habeck. Jawohl, Robert Habeck. He is a children's book writer, he is a philosopher, and he believes in renewables. Yes. Renewables. Oh my god. What have renewables actually brought to Germany? Shall we have a look at that? Let's have a look. So here it is. This is renewables in Germany. The black spots right here, the black spots, that's Germany. So on the horizontal axis you see the electricity production in various member states expressed in megawatt hours versus the carbon footprint, the carbon emissions. And what do we see? Germany with 20% solar and wind, only 20%, and the rest is coal and gas. What do you see? This black cloud, only when the sun is shining fully and the wind is blowing hard, we get low carbon footprint, but most of the time we get a very high carbon footprint due to coal and gas. And since the closure of nuclear power plants and since the energy crisis, Ukraine, the war, etc., actually Germany, under the command of the great renewables inspirator Robert Habeck, renewables, returns to coal. It is almost the most polluting country in the EU. Throw Germany out of the EU is my message. So, on average, Germany even has a higher carbon footprint than Italy, for example. Italy, which primarily runs on gas. Look at the low part, look at the blue part, look at the orange part. So we see the blue part, which is France. Load following nuclear power plants. Yes, from low production when people are asleep to high production, right there, to high production when France makes a lot of stuff. You actually see always the nuclear power plants load following and generating no emissions at all. The same holds for Sweden, which runs on nuclear and hydro. Norway, also in the orange part, hydro only, and the left red bottom part is Switzerland, nuclear and hydro. So all clean countries with nuclear and hydro low carbon emissions. Germany, the example, Atomausstieg, Energiewende, is after Poland, coal, the dirtiest country in the EU. Throw them out. They have no future anymore because their industry leaves, they have energy shortage. Why should we have Germany in the EU? Kick them out. But no. The Greens in Germany are even more arrogant as I'm saying right now, because there's actually much more. Let's have a look. Because the Green Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock, yes, she knows everything. She has a fake CV. She has written a fake book, actually not by herself, but by someone else. She has never finalized a study, but nevertheless, she thinks it is a very good idea that not only Germany, but also the EU and the whole world closes nuclear power plants. I translate from a letter from das Bundesministerium. I'll read it here from my big screen because then I can read it better. Bundesministerium für Umwelt, Naturschutz und nukleare Sicherheit. what do these guys überhaupt know about nuclear security? Anyway, Google this document, you can find it yourself. So 12 Punkte für die Vollendung des Atomausstiegs. So 12 points on the finalization of the Atomausstieg. It basically says here, and I'll translate immediately for you, the Atomausstieg is not yet ready because we work full speed ahead, and the Atomausstieg is only ready when all nuclear reactors are closed, not only in Germany, but also in Europe and worldwide. And then it says, particularly because nuclear is dangerous, blah, blah, and waste, blah, blah, blah. Particularly in Europe, the expansion, in the EU, the expansion of nuclear is not in our interest. So this is the arrogance of the Greens in Germany. I say to my German friends, because it's not the Germans, it's their politicians, I say, liebe Deutsche, befreit euch von euren Politikern. Dear Germans, liberate yourselves from your politicians, because they are mad, absolutely mad. So, good news is that in the same weekend that Germany closed 3 nuclear power plants, its last nuclear power plants, Finland actually opened a nuclear power plant at full capacity, at full speed, 1600 megawatts at Olkiluoto 3, providing 20% of Finland's electricity consumption. How about that? One nuclear power plant, 20% of Finland's electricity consumption. Actually as much as all these windmills and all these solar panels, 20% also in Germany. So that's good news. And with this good news, I finalize again, dear friends, dear followers, with my key message. Save the planet, great idea. Build nuclear power plants. The more, the faster, the better. Have a great day. Alla prossima. Ciao.